Leslie and Izuka were also struggling to catch their breath. I'm really hoping that for once things are going to look up. But Izuka fell to his knees with a thud.
浮田さん、大丈夫ですか？
ひどいめまいがガスを少し吸ってしまったようだ。
But none of the gas had gotten into the room. They were safe for the time being, but once they realized they weren't out of the woods just yet. The AD won't last much longer. According to his watch, it was currently 11:10 a.m. Not only were there just 6 minutes left until their prior dosage were off, but they didn't have any AD at all. We're screwed. Is there anything we can do? Manuel had said that there should be spare AD in Area 3. It's very probable that it was in the outer ring. I really hope so. But they couldn't search in the area with the gas still filling the hallways. Before we can do that, we have to find out what's keeping the sprinkler system off, reactivate it, figure out the source of the fire, wait for the ventilation to finish, and then look up the AD. Only 10 minutes? That's impossible. It's useless. That'll take way too long. But taking the time was simply not an option. Even if they got rid of their gas and restored the sprinkler system, even if not, if they couldn't find any AD, everyone here would probably die. I still don't know how this works. There are so many choices. We all need to work together, so... No wait, if I die looking for the AD, then it will be for nothing. Even if they went looking for the AD after restarting the sprinkler system, it might not take as much time as expected. Then they wouldn't have to go very long without the AD. The cumulative exposure probably wouldn't increase all that much. Should I prioritize my own safety and look toward precautions? Or should I brave the danger to find AD for everyone? Oh god! I don't know. Let's silently gaze at the door. A whole hall full of potentially lethal gas was lying there. Just one sniff of it and he would likely pass out. No, it's way too dangerous. But he then wrung his answer out of his throat.
仕方ない。先に消火システムを起動させよう。AD の捜索はその後だ。立花、辛いだろうが、もう少し辛抱してくれ。
I think this is the only option they have.
はい。私のことはお気になさらずに正しい判断だと思います。
I think we went looking for the AD in that hallway. We would just sacrifice ourselves for nothing. Even if we found the AD, if we can't get back, then it's all over.
すまない。浮田さん、エンジンルームへの案内を頼めるか。ああ、こっちだ。
The three of them picked up their fallen companions, headed deeper into the room, then climbed the ladder. Just 7 hours left. They were also dripping water. Found themselves in the labyrinth of pipes that seemed to cover the entire room. Group had laid down the unconscious members they were carrying.
なんとか無事にたどり着くことができましたね。
It's been a while since I've recorded this game, but it's already extremely tense. Kasmi's face looked deathly pale. Was it because of the effects of the radiation? Or was it extreme fatigue? Either way, Watase spoke to her.
立花、すぐに消火システムを起動させに行こう。炎がここまで来たらおしまいだ。
わかりました。
いや、消火システムのところには僕がついていこう。僕は入所当時ここに見学に来たことがあるんだ。副隊長さんは少し休んだ方がいい。
Yeah, good point.
そいつは助かるが、だが大丈夫なのか。
Kasumi suggested spill at Kasumi's.
何、僕だって君と同じ男なんだ。だから少しは格好をつけさせてくれたまえ。
そうか、すまんな、助かるよ。
With those words, Watase walked over to Utica with faltering steps and leaned to his shoulder.
それで消火システムはどこにあるんだ？
あっちだ。
すみません。お二人ともお願いします。
Kasumi, you just rest some more. Oh, I just bumped my toes against my desk. Watase and Utica nodded to Kasumi, then promptly started heading deeper into the engine room. They proceeded to weave their way through the labyrinth of pipes.
着いたぞ。
Utica said that and pointed to the countless valves next to the giant tank.
あれが消火システム。
そうだ。あそこにあるバルブを全て開くんだ。
わかった。任せてくれ。
Watase quickly followed Utica's instructions. The tank began to groan and the pipes connected to it all started vibrating at once.
これで問題はなさそうだ。
よし、だったら急いで引き返そう。すぐに AD を探しに行かないと。
いや、すまん。僕はもう限界だ。僕はここでシステムが正常に運転しているか見ているよ。
Utica probably pushed himself conservatively to do all this, which was even more evident from the pronounced fatigue on his face. But once he left him there and navigated his way back through the pipe maze, but when he got back to the ladder,
立花!
damn it! Kasumi was lying on the ground, collapsed. Watase frantically ran over to her.
すみません。隊長。
Oh god, radiation poisoning. A sickening stench filled Watase's nose. A bottle of vomit was lying nearby. It has most likely been the result of the effects of radiation exposure, taking her toll on Kasumi. Knew it. That AD wasn't enough for her.
待ってろ、立花。すぐ AD を見つけてきてやる。
Watase sped towards the ladder and sat on down. Oh, this is so bad. He heard what sounded like a shower in the distance. I'm just thinking about, I told before how all these circumstances were so suspicious for this whole disaster to happen. I was thinking maybe if it's easy to open the sprinkler system, maybe it's also easy to close it, and in order to let that whole disaster happen. It seems the sprinklers were doing their job and the blocks with fires in them properly. However, it was likely that the halls weren't clear of gas just yet. Once they took a deep breath they could, and rushed out into the hallway. The first room yielded no AD. Watase found the medical box lying in the second room. He ran over to it and opened it up, found them, and discovered there were two AD Only 2, really? Well, he was overjoyed at how surprisingly quick he found some AD. But he was also a bit disappointed. If I'd known this was lying around so close by, then I would never have hesitated to search back then. Then Tachibana wouldn't have had to suffer so much. Still, now he'd secured the necessary AD for Kazumi. It was still 4 short, but he felt like his breath was about to run out after having run around this whole time. Matsui reluctantly cut his shirt short and returned to the engine room. By the time he got back up to the ladder, Jun and Anna were already awake, desperately looking after Kazumi as she moaned in agony.
隊長、副隊長が。
分かってる。早くこいつを立花に。
Matsui gave one of the AD to Yun, who then quickly injected it into Kazumi. Kazumi was liberated from her pain as the AD started to take effect. He then fell unconscious. Jun immediately checked Kazumi's vital checker.
オールグリーン。焦った。とりあえずこれで一安心ね。
Well, we still need to find more AD.
ところで隊長さん、今どういう状況になってるの？ここってエンジンルームよね。ってことはもう消火システムは起動させたの？浮田さんが見当たらないようだけど。
Let's proceed to answer their questions and explain what happened up to this point. This is how they ran through the gas and miraculously made it to the engine room. About how he and Utica started up the sprinkler system, and how he'd only been able to get his hands on 2 AD.
それじゃあ1本は立花さんに使ったから残りは1本ってわけね。
ああ、まだ調べていない部屋があるからそっちにも AD があるのかもしれないが。
よし、じゃあ今度は私が AD を探しに行ってくるよ。
いや、やめておくんだ。ついさっき倒れたことを忘れたのか。
でも
ダメだ。俺だってもう体力の限界なんだ。もしまたお前が倒れたら今度は誰がお前を担ぐんだ。
A very good point, but still, who's going to search for the AD?
それはそうだけど。ねえ、消火とガス換気が終わるまでどのくらいかかるのかしら。
さあ、よくわからんが10分くらいじゃないか。
10分か。その頃には私たちの AD は完全に切れてるわね。
Anna said that and quietly looked at the now unconscious Kasumi's face. It's probably worth that they'd end up just like her. I don't think... I mean, we've had proper AD injections up until now, so I don't think it would be as bad as Kazumi, but... Still... We need to find... We just need a lucky break. A heavy atmosphere hung over the entire engine room. Then flew by without any event. And then Kasumi's watch rang, informing them that the last dose of AD had worn off. Kasumi woke up at that moment.
副隊長。どうやら気を失っていたようですね。
She slowly sat up as she shook her head.
立花、気分はどうだ？顔色はだいぶ良くなったようだが。
ええ、おかげさまで。森部隊長、椿山さんもずいぶん迷惑をかけてしまいましたね。何言ってるの。それはお互い様よ。
Just then, Utka came back. His gaze was no firm, perhaps he'd recovered his stamina.
おいみんな、消火システムは正常運転中だ。そろそろ階下に降りても大丈夫そうだぞ。
そうか、すまない浮田さん、そんな報告までさせちまって。
何構わんさ。ところでさっきアラームが鳴っていた気がしたのだが。
Must be guess from surprise.
隊長、皆さんの分の AD は？
Nope.
すまん。俺が手に入れた AD はあと1本しか残っていないんだ。
そうだったのか。
Silence filled the air once again. Once he began to feel an uncomfortable tingling in his skin, as if to prove that the effects of the AD had worn off. He looked around to see that everyone apart from Kazumi was also rubbing their arms. Brocchion Reed. 3000. Radiation level that most likely would have serious effects on those who hadn't taken any AD. Jun nervously began to talk.
それで最後の AD は誰が使う？
Either me or Yoon, and that person would have to go look for any other AD, I guess. Itka immediately answered without the slightest hesitation.
ユーリ君に使おう。
そうね。この中で一番か弱いのは彼女だから。
And at that moment,
ここどこ？
Yuri woke up and looked around in confusion. To be honest, I forgot she was here.
ガスを吸って倒れたんだよ。だがもう大丈夫だ。消火システムもちゃんと起動させたしな。
そうだったんですか。
Yuri's answer was vague, most likely because she wasn't fully awake yet. The speedy symptoms of the radiation exposure. Once they took Yuri's arm as anxiety welled up inside him.
詳しい説明は後だ。それより先に AD を打った方がいい。
Yuri let out a bewildered cry at what's his words. It's so suspicious, so weird that she's so objecting so much against getting injected. And as soon as she saw the AD in his hands, Yuri knocked it away. What? And it broke? What the hell? AD hit the pipe and shattered into bits. And so the last precious ampule of AD that the group had saved for Yuri was gone.
ユーリ、お前
What the hell? Luke rushed to what is his head. He then rose his hands on instinct, but then...
やめろ
What's he right in pain from a sudden headache? What is that voice in his head? That's so weird. His vision quickly grew dark. Don't tell me. Is this the result of the AD's effects wearing off? His consciousness then sank into a void. His consciousness was in an eternal darkness. But by the time he could realize that, darkness had ceased to be. He woke up to find himself still in the engine room. He shook his hazy head and glanced at his watch. It read 12:56. It's almost 2 hours later. What? An hour and a half had already passed. Where are the others? Once he looked around, but no one else was there. He suddenly spotted his PDA on the ground. On the screen was a simple forward message. He went on ahead. And lying next to it was an AD.
そうか。あの後、ちゃんと AD が見つかったんだな。
Okay. Both his headache and the discomfort in his skin were gone. Someone must have injected him with AD while he was passed out. Oh, that's... Finally, that's some good news.
さて、俺も行くか。
He didn't know where Kazumi and the others were, but he couldn't just sit around doing nothing. But he pulled out the AD in his pocket, climbed down the ladder, and went looking for the others. He left the room to find that the hall was already completely clear of gas.
とりあえず監視ルームに行ってみるか。
It would probably be easier to find the group by checking the surveillance camera footage rather than blindly wandering around Labo. With his mind made up, Watson headed over to the inner ring. He then walked through the now doused connecting passageway and entered one of Area's 3 inner ring. I'm so scared. I'm just having this feeling that we're going to find some scary development. Maybe some people hurt. Oh, for fuck's sake. I just pressed enter and an explosion happened. With a fierce roar suddenly shook the air.
爆発
Shivers went down his spine. What happened? I thought that the fire's Labo has been taken care of. His heart started pounding like crazy in the face of this seemingly impossible event. Watson ran down the halls as fast as he could to find what happened. He then spotted clouds of dust coming from up ahead in the vicinity of the stairwell. The fireproof door on the stairwell was crushed from the inside out.
なんでこんなことに
Watson lost his cool and lunged into the stairwell. What happened? It was dark. There was so much dust shrouding the room that it was almost blinding. But Watson strained his eyes and was gradually able to make out more and more of the disaster in front of him. What? This is so suspicious. The stairs leading up to P2 had been blown up without a trace. And to make matters worse, something was lying at the edge of the collapsed staircase. What's that? But it was simply too dark for him to even make out its shape. He had no choice but to go and find out what it was. What is a cult? Then went down to the crumbling staircase one step at a time. There were only a few dozen steps, but it felt so terribly far. The closer he got, the more his body oozed with sweat. Turn back! Something that was most likely what his instincts were screaming at him. But what ignored the voice and kept on going. His eyes were getting more and more used to the darkness, allowing him to tell what object he was looking at was human-shaped. Oh no. It had hands, a head, arms. Who is it? Watson went down on his knees and checked the person's identity. It was none other than...
立花
Huh? What? As soon as he realized that it was her, he could clearly make out Kazumi's face in the darkness.
おい立花しっかりしろ
Watson panicked and desperately took her into his arms. But it was strange, she was light. Too light. It was only then that Watson finally noticed that the lower half of her body was gone.
ああ
What? What just happened? I have so many questions right now. It's just... We passed out for 2 hours. Or 1.5 hours. What the hell is it with Yuri? And her desperately not wanting to have any AD in her. Maybe she is immune to the effects of radiation somehow and she knows it, I don't know. And now this. I think Kazumi might be my favorite character, so Watson immediately looked for it, but he couldn't find it anywhere. Blood trickled down the floor from P2 from Kazumi's dangled intestines. A Pharaoh how escaped from Rasumi's. I wanted to say Kasumi and Watase at the same time. Watase's road. Well, if at least Watase and Kasumi end up together somehow, I will call it Wasumi. A howl full of unidentified emotions could not be interpreted as either anger or sorrow. Just then, someone appeared behind Watase. Watase tried to turn around right away, but it was already too late. He was forced away by something, probably a foot. When he came to his senses, he was in pitch black darkness. He fell head first as he continued to hold onto the upper half of Kasumi's body. And a second later, the crown of his head smashed into the ground. His skull broke, causing something to start leaking out of it. A bizarre noise came out of his mouth, and so the last thing Watase ever saw as he lay in the darkness was the hollow look on Kasumi's face lying next to him. Well, shit. This is by far the most gruesome bad ending yet. So going for the sprinkler system was, in fact, the wrong thing to do. I have so many questions. Like I said, I don't know what Yuri's deal is. And who killed us? Who killed Kasumi? I mean, I keep telling in every part that the whole disaster is just way too suspicious, but like all those sprinkler systems not working, all those things just happening at the same time, it was just planned by somebody. I don't know how the hell who could have blown Kasumi up with what? Explosions? And why? And we were deliberately killed. Well, I guess next time let's try to search for the AD quicker by running through the gas hallway instead of activating the sprinklers.